Guinness Committee. And with me in the box is Geelong Hall of Famer Tom Harley.
Thanks, Dan. Tonight should be a great game.
Fighting it out tonight are Gold Coast and Melbourne. Tom, what's your prediction for this match?
I can't see an upset in this game. The Suns with a pretty straightforward win.
I've got to agree with you here, Tom. Well, they say patience is a virtue, but if we wait any longer for the siren to kick things off, I'm sure this crowd will get a little unruly and maybe take matters into their own hands. The opening bounce. Batted down nicely by Flanagan. A short handball keeps it close to the ground. Chest mark to Hall. He decides to play on. Great mark. Lining up the goal now. 65 metres out. Almost in away from this position, you would think. Again, takes an uncontested mark. Clearing it with ease here. Presents and takes the mark. Just kicks like fingerprints, no two, never the same. Gets the loose ball. Sylvia classes it. Flanagan knocks it down the field. Osborne picks up the bouncing ball. Takes the mark all by himself.
Umpires don't consciously give the home team an advantage. But being human like the rest of us, they digest the emotion of the home crowd and once in a while make a call that makes a whole lot of close-by noisy the Suns supporters very happy. I think the great home record the Suns face this season could partially be contributed to the vocal supporting group.
Couldn't hold on to the mark. Clean pick up by Abra. I reckon my mum could have caught that in a pin. Deft touch from Flanagan. Osborne picks it up. Didn't wiggle that kick, did he, Tom?
That was an absolute shocker.
Riscatelli gets it on the bounce. Going for goal number 1. He was celebrating the moment that left his boot. That replay shows just how good that goal was. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Flanagan taps. The call was made and the mistake followed. That kick has covered a very long distance. Cradles the ball well. Puts it inside the 50. Not by Hudson. Be decisive. No, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Gets the distance. A hopeful start to the match for the Suns. Lucky we have that goal recorded because it was first rate. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Here we go. Big thump from Flanagan. Roadkill just happy to be in the right place for that one. Ball up in the center square. Punch by J-Mar. Kicks and hopes. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition.
They're looking unstoppable at the moment. Melbourne have been great all season. The umpire wants to ball it up. Sumner with the ball. Gold Coast out in front over the Demons.
There's one for the time capsule. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Good bounce. Flanagan with the hit. Has it now. Chips it down towards half forward. Has space for an easy mark. Just with a clinical drop punt. Abra couldn't hold on to that one. Murphy smothers it. Holding the ball is the call. Dake spears the ball. Riscatelli drops the mark. Bounces favourably for Swallow. The ball goes to Sexton. Chips it down towards half forward. McDonald intercepts the bouncing ball. J-Mark taps it. Strauss maybe off the bounce, look easy. He's got great hands. He has clearly been shopping at Clowners R Us. Osborne flicking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. You've got to move faster than that. Holding the ball. The ball is stumped towards goal by Osborne. A good mark under the circumstances. passes out between the major uprights. Next team out, he's playing well. Oh, he'll be loving that goal when he sees it in the highlights package. Ruckman sizing each other up like a bull and a matador before they engage in the delicate art of ruck work. Ball up in the centre square. J-Mike with the centre clearance. Stolen. Sexton had it, lost it. Stroud sees the tackle coming and avoids Hunt. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a penalty with a whistle. Pressure didn't phase him. Kicks as clear as the other side of the pillar. Both Ruckman back in for the front spot. Lonigan guides it. Scoops up the ball. Piscatelli puts his head down and runs in. Melbourne in early trouble. He scores, he scores, he scores. What an absolute classic. The Ruckman giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Tapped by Lonigan. Broken steals it. Snips the ball away in time. That decision was like taking a beard at a job interview. Not a very good idea. Goes short with a hand pass. Gets it away in the nick of time. Russell doesn't waste that opportunity. Lonigan takes the mark on his chest.
Gold Coast are doing quite well at home. It's the small things like that that give players the confidence going into the match. Patrick with the catch. He plays on. Summer having no trouble taking that one.
Rises majestically. Drop pass straight through the middle. Gets his first. He'll kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It's a goal. Both Ruckman have their eyes on the ball. More bounce than a dodgy check. Punched by Lonigan. Hit by Lonigan. And ball short. Davey had his attempt smothered. Dave feeds it wide. Hall drops it. He gathers the loose ball. Hale boots it. Caught. Clark sends the ball on its way. How about the goal down there?
The Suns are gaining a lot of their advantage through smart kicks and even better marking inside their forward 50. Can't bring the mark down.
Lonigan really gets onto this one. Works it around. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark. Patrick opts to play on. Osborne will be upset with that. He runs for home, going for goal number one. Guinea's put an easy one. Played on. Manages to get a hand to it. McDonald goes for the safe option. Pressure already being applied to the Demons. They may have no option but to kick it long up the middle right here. Marks. Hutchins choosing to play on. Osborne got under it. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell me this will certainly test him from this distance. Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Suddenly tries his luck with a solid goal. That's 7 in a row for the Suns. Great start by the Suns. And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. Ruckman trying to mad dog each other before this bounce. They know 90% of this game is half mental. Roden with the steal. Ball up in the centre square. Guided by Lonigan. He's tilted to the wrong player. Chips it down towards half forward. Marked by Garland.
Garland is quite clean picking up the ball on the half volley. Just wasn't able to grab it cleanly. Lonigan getting some power behind that one. There's no contest for that one. Sumner kicks for goal. It slips through his fingers. Running in for goal now. Strauss picks it up. Sexton thinks that was holding the ball.
Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. 25 metres out. The kick just clears the line for a goal. putting on a masterclass with goals like that. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. The umpire has bounced the ball. Lonigan with a mighty fist. And we have a ball up. Definitely palmed to advantage. Right place, right time. Riscatelli just got shot blocked by Davey. Safely taken on the chest by Osborne. Kicks into the forward line. Solid catch. He steadies now in front of goal. Suddenly bursting with inventive strategy right now, and he's not hitting the target. He's actually kicking first and calling whatever it hits the target.
The hard work and dedication Melbourne could put in is really paying off. They are having a wonderful season. Russell drops it. Hutchins picks up the ball. A shocker of a kick. The ball crosses the line.
Throw in from the boundary line. Both men attempting to gain the upper hand. Lonigan dumps it forward. Sumner controls it. He runs into the goal. One down now as he goes in for the goal. His son's getting out to an early lead. The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. The ruckmen are looking through each other. Eyes wide, nostrils flaring. It's an intense stare down as they wait for this bounce. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick to go on the side. 50 metres from home. You're back in this position. Straight with a huge leap. Wow, that has to be the mark of the year. That's amazing. Gets boot to leather. Chest back to Riscatelli.
Although scheduling bias against the road team explains some of the home field advantage, Gold Coast have been immense at home this season and look almost impossible to beat them. Patrick with the ball. Concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Patrick takes a shot. Nice kick. It's the Suns with the lead over the Demons.
Well, that's what we've come to expect from him. Fantastic goal. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce straight down. Lonigan punches. The Ruckman heard a call just from the wrong player. Lonigan outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Boots it. Struck the mitts out and held on to it. Nice bit of power there. His mistake costs him a possession. Approaching the goals now. Kicks. The goal catches it. Picture perfect drop punt. What do they used to say at school? Butterfingers lets it drop. Lonigan with the tap. Controlled by Riscatelli. Wayward with a kick. Gets significant airtime with that drop. The Suns with a very handy lead early on.
Melbourne are having a great season. I'm sure they'll make an appearance in the finals. He sinks his boot into the ball. Really kept his composure then. He steadies now in front of goal. Russell boots it long. Sumner marks the ball.
A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Gold Coast get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. That's number 4. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. Bounce goes the ball. Tapped by Lonigan. Still by Roden. Ball up in the center square. Knocks it down in front. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Howard kicks it just in time.
The Demons have been handed free kick after free kick, but it looks like Melbourne could use all the charity they can get. There's absolutely no scoreboard pressure at all.
Clean tap by Lonigan. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Almost a mark, but it bounces off his chest. 50 metres from home. He takes that chest. Jams it on the boot. Couldn't complete the mark. The ball is smothered. The ball hits him right on the chest. That had some power behind it. Suddenly takes the mark on his chest. Perfect kick. The Suns score. A good start to the game for Gold Coast. Like a banana through a letterbox. What a wonderful goal. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The ball bouncing well.
Gold Coast have dominated the hit-outs. It's given the Gold Coast amidst the confidence to know where the ball will be placed, and they've been able to run on and score accordingly. He intercepts the ball on the bounce.
Yapper's had enough. It's a ball up. Lonigan aims for his man on the ground. He controls the bouncing ball. Ball goes over the line and out of play. Here we go again. J-Mac with the tap. Picked up by Watts. He shows the quick hands. Sylvia unhappy with that performance. Kicks towards 50. That was all Hutchins. The kick spins off in the wrong direction. The mark will be paid. Hubbard kicks it a long way. He takes that one on the chest.
Gold Coast is quite an impressive home record. I expect to see some more wins at home for them. It comes off hands. Head down, going for goal. Gillies smothers it. McDonald on the ball. He's holding the ball. Sexton lines it up. He got a hold of that one. Nice strong up.
The concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. Patrick takes a shot at goal. Gets the ball. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Gillies waiting to bring it back into play. It's kicked in. Up hands. J-Mo get him up and up. Goes short with a hand pass. Dances around the boundary line. Oh, he's dropped it. He'll rule that one.
Gold Coast are dominating in the clearances and giving their forwards plenty of opportunity, and that's why they've got the lead. He kicks it long. The mark will be paid. It's play on. He puts power behind that kick. Good work to be able to move into an uncontested position.
Patrick couldn't hang on to the ball. Suddenly has the ball and runs with it. Lonigan gets the tap. I hope that wasn't the plan. Good tap from Lonigan. A favourable bounce. Going for goal number 6. The Suns score. If this game were being played on water, Gold Coast would be walking on it. I gotta say, that's even a better goal the second time around. The Ruckmen, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Lonigan decisively gathered by Sexton. No sure target, so he kicks to space. He spills the mark. Dake heads into the goals. Going for goal number 1. Gillies takes the mark uncontested. Puts good to ball. Dropped by Riscatelli. Sexton gathers it. 50 metres out. Almost a touch of synchronized scoring above that mark. Minus the peg. Launched long by Biney. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Follows the ball well. Turning to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Sexton a long way out. 20 minutes from home. Gets the kick off as he's taken down by Gillies. Chased by Patrick. Lonigan with the tap. He skips the ball off the ground. That was a short play. I think they covered it from the Portuguese bus timetable. That's 4 goals. He's having a replay. A But he's making sure his opponent knows all about it. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. J-Mo, leave the pinatas for the kids. Moves it quickly by hand. A desperate kick there. The opposition forgot about him, and he takes the easy mark. Desperate for a goal now. Nice kick. Melbourne sink their first. I'll put a cork in that goal. That's vintage stuff. And I bet he'll only get better with time. All is in readiness. Umpire bounces the ball.
The Suns have been so dominant in the ruck. They've been able to give their midfielders so much time and space. And that's why they win this match. McKenzie shoots for goal. Patrick takes the mark. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Patrick has a kick. Magnificent kick of the footy. The Suns has the advantage on the scoreboard over Melbourne.
Yep, that has to be a contender for the goal of the year. Certainly the best I've seen this week. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. Lonergan with a mighty fist. Oh, Roden. Goes by hand. So close, but just misses. Not enough help gained from that kick. The Demons is just watching this margin get bigger. We're back in action. It's the handball.
Murphy is not bad at minimising the effectiveness of his opponent and being in the right spots. If you want to lift his smarts off his career, he boots it. Dave marks it. He's sending it on its way. He grabs it.
Slams it on the boot. Ball goes over the line. The umpire says throw it in. Shoulders locked, eyes on the ball. Lonergan with a big fist on him. Takes control of the bouncing ball. It looks like the Suns have this one in the bag. He may just play onto himself here. The options are few and far between at the moment. He misses the mark. Gorst collects. He lays off the pass. Did he see a ghost? Holds it too long. It's going to be a free.
Winning home games needs to become a habit for sides wanting to make the eight. The Suns have had a marvellous record at home this season. Hunt with the kick. McKenzie gets the loose ball. He gets the ball. The ball goes out of play.
The umpire's throw is a good one. Lonergan gets onto the ball. Riscatelli controls. Really happy with that. That's number 5. The replay capturing everyone's attention. Lonergan. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce. Lonergan with the tap. The call was made and the mistake followed. He picks up the loose ball. Projectile dysfunction. Serious problem. Lucky bounce collected. That is a smart kick. Second taken on the chest by McKenzie. That shot wasn't meant to hit the player. It's Edwin Scissorhands. The bouncing ball is controlled. McKenzie taking a chance at goal. Already right by the pace of training. Hands up in the glass. He has no trouble grabbing that one. He picked that one like my mouth. It was all his. Great catches. It's good to high. Osborne knows he needs to hang on to them. 45 metres out. Bumps the big skin. The Phillies have no trouble taking that one. And his eyes on the car, not the footing.
Melbourne is a team that really looks like it could go all the way this year. J-Mo gets a fist to him. Taggart gets possession. Dave gets him for holding the ball. He's all by himself.
Wins the marking contest. He wants to play on. He's like he's on a tightrope at the moment. Look at that fancy footwork. Should kick along the wing. McKenzie read the play better than anyone else and takes possession. Drops the mark and covers awaiting. McDonald slams the ball out of his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible.
The Demons haven't been able to set up many shots for goal, but I'm not sure it's the forwards' fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forwards to kick a winning total that way. Passes by hand. The doctor will have to take a look at that one. Someone brought him down holding the ball.
There's his opponent. Patrick runs it up. A monster kick will be required from here. A 30-degree kick for Patrick. Just back in 65. Last one. Sexton kicks into the empty space. Ball crosses the line. You can see the determination on the ruckman's faces. Something got it this time. Able to grab it on the half volley. Themselves between the big sticks. Hunt gets number 2. Oh, you're loving that goal when he sees it in the highlights package. The umpire is set to bounce to restart the game. Another good bounce. Tap to advantage. Roden takes advantage of the bad tap. Umpire not hesitating to call the ball up right there. Deft touch from J-Mar. Riscatelli feeds it wide. No contest for that one.
The Suns have been dominant in the air and are marking everything. The Demons need to stop trying to mark the Suns and just get a fist into the contest. He drops the mark. Riscatelli putting his head down as he runs in. Patrick takes the contested mark.
Having a big day going for goal number 4. The magnificent kick right through the middle. 4 goals and no sign of stopping. He's putting on a masterclass with goals like that. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The ball is bounced. Suddenly aims for his man on the ground. McKenzie marks. What's on the shoulder goal is as good as little Liberal. 50 metres out. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. The Gold Coast are nailing the clock and shot. He's searching for his teammates. He goes long down the ground. Takes that one strongly. Jams it on the boot now. Off hands. Approaching the goals now. Osborne chips it to the pocket. He gives chase to the footy. Going for goal number 1. Bell with a great kick. His Suns are in control of this game. There's one for the time capsule. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Suddenly directs it down. Stolen, smothered by Riscatelli. Hall gets the mark without contest.
There are a lot of theories as to why the Suns seem unbeatable at home this season. They know the ground well and have great crowd support behind them. But I reckon it's the home cooking. McKenzie getting ready for a shot at goal. Misses the lock.
Drops the ball. Sends the Sharon on its way. Bailey alone for the uncontested mark. Just out to Watts.
When you look at the shots at goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. The Demons' forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a chance. Hall with the spill. Patrick heads towards the goals. dominant. Grabs the ball.
Don't try that at home. The first quarter is over, and Melbourne trailing by 113.
The Suns consider themselves lucky to be in front of the first play. They really need to deny their opposition the ball and dominate possession.
Let's check out the stats.
Gold Coast lead the kicking stats by a considerable margin with 131. The Demons behind with only 39 and may have a hard time catching up.
Thanks, Matt.